Abbey Road. Abbey Road, Liverpool. Last time I did something like this, I was restreaming Space 1999. I thought, right, I've got a copyright strike, and unfortunately, it lasts 3 months. So I'm going to stop this. Ooh, press the right button. Press the right button. Okay, let's go. Right, if you are a regular viewer of Life on YouTube Twix, you'd actually see, please head to at DBB 2016. Why DBB 2016? If you actually physically read and see, it's my other channel. Recent developments are I tried to stream after hearing and seeing a notification from YouTube, and I thought, right, they've reassessed and re-looked at the copyright strike from which I rebroadcasted a TV series called Space 1999. And I was brought up on that with, you know what I mean, as a kid. And I started watching it, I think I was six or seven. And it was quite amazing, really, because I used to watch that on a regular basis at my mum's grand's house. And it used to be on ITV. I think it was 2:30. So I don't know if I was actually coming from church and then going straight to my grand's for lunch. So then I actually spent a lot of time around there on a regular basis. And so that was called reminiscing of my memories back in the day. So if you are aware, everything has now moved over to this channel. So if you would like to share, and also I would like a subscribe. Don't really ask for subscribe, but because of the black phone, the black mirror, this is called, ladies and gentlemen, a black mirror. Pardon, I'm actually advertising Guinness. I'm not supporting. I'm not. They're not supporting. Just wearing the t-shirt, and I just had a pint of Guinness at the local pub, and it was £4.40. So I was thinking, oh, £4.40 for a pint of Guinness, and that's nice. So if you go to Wetherspoons, it is 3, 2, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So almost at Wetherspoons, it's virtually I can't do the maths. So at the local pub round the corner, it's £4.40. If I go to Wetherspoons in town, it is £3.45. So if you can work out the difference, it's a lot cheaper at the old Wetherspoons. So if you actually go to Wetherspoons on a Monday, you would actually see an advertisement for Guinness, and it's $2.99. So I'm thinking, I don't want to go to Wetherspoons on Monday because I don't know what's stopping me. Anyway, so I have just been recently watching a live stream from over America, and usually the audience from my original channel, live on YouTube Twix, which will be shortly changing because recent developments at Twitter HQ, there has been a change in the way you stream to, as it's called now, X. A friend over in America a couple of months ago nicknamed it Twix. So it's almost Twitter, Twitter X. So I am only got on this channel now, if anybody is watching, don't know, got no any response, got nobody talking, got nobody knowing. So if you would be so grateful, my nose is about to explode. So there is a opportunity now for you, the watcher. I've just been reviewing some of the videos on this channel. I'm getting the views, 4 or 5, 6 or 7, but I am getting no likes, no shares. So this time last night, I connected to my old channel and I reshared a playlist from my local church. So along the top there was a scroll, and then down at the bottom it says at DBB 2016. I don't know what else it said. I forgot. I got it here. Hang on. That one's died. I like this one. It's died. That one's died. And no, that one is not died. That's been turned off. And this one has died. So I am in the process at the moment of looking for one of my old phones. Got an old phone over there, which is a Samsung. It's 2 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You remember these? These are called off-grid. You can actually physically take that apart, take the battery out, and it exposes where the SIM card should go. So I've got two of these, and I've also got another one floating around. Do you remember the old V100s? Remember the V100s? Vodafone V100. got one of them. Oh. This is my bargain bin where I put bits and bobs. Remember these? Card reader. Gospel leaflet. Carol service. George Best decision. Talking about George Best giving his life to Jesus Christ. What else have I got? Beck. Jeff Beck. Yeah, Jeff Beck sadly died. God bless him. Right, V100. Remember the V100s? V100. It's a phone. V100. There, V100. There's the aerial. So, flick phone. Open. Open. There you go. V100. Keyboard. Vodafone. I forgot how to open this. Yeah. Sadly, I've misplaced the charger. So normally you slide. I don't know. Oh. According to that, it's a slide, and I don't know if you're able to open it. So you got the where you put the SIM card in. There's the battery. The little slide there, and then you should. Aha! This is the reason why I can't open it. There's a slide there. Slide across. You can see this. Slide across. And it should slide. It says slide across there. Slide across. I don't know if you can force it. They are. Slide across. Open. I don't know if anybody can physically. Yeah. There's the battery. And quite surprised actually, there's a SIM card in there. So I don't know how long that's been in there for. So unfortunately, I've lost my charger for this phone. So V100. So thank you for tuning in. I can see one person watching. Say hi. So V100. Going through my old tech at the moment. So I'm actually physically looking for a phone, which I've actually physically, unfortunately, misplaced. So one of these iPhones, do you hate the fact that every so often the iPhone wants to update? The only problem with updates, ladies and gentlemen, the actual initial update stops half the time apps on your phone. So a lot of the time, the actual phone has now and again and would sign you out from certain apps. So recently, I was locked out of a very important app which has my credit card details. And I thought, what is the password? So I'm scratching my head and I'm thinking, what's the password? I can't remember the password. I cannot even contact the actual credit card to say I've been locked out of my app. My iPhone has decided to log me out. So, like, these phones can be pain in the ass, a lifesaver, or a distraction. Most of the time, ladies and gentlemen watching, these things can be very, very distracting, especially when you're out and about with friends. So, next time you're out with a friend and he or she has got a phone, count how many times when you're out with them they want to go pick it up and be with you in a minute. Just hello. So at the moment, I've got 17 subscribers on this channel. I need 50 to actually stream on these little suckers. So I've got in my house somewhere an old phone. I know where the charger is. I've seen it. I've also got a Sony Ericsson, and I got a charger for that. Remember the old Sony Ericsson? I'm not too sure what. I think it's on EE. So these little suckers, that one and that one, are unlocked. So the phone I want has a very, very important message, and it's almost like a gospel message. And every time somebody phones me, this phone will play this gospel message. So I am very, very aware of somewhere in my house there is a phone which I need very, very, very needing of. So there is a SIM card in here, and it only has the SIM card has only got 4 gig. 4 gig. What do you mean 4 gig? 4 gig of memory, 4 gig of broadband internet. So I think I'm able to make a phone call. So the idea now is to contact Vodafone and say, could you transfer this SIM card into a incoming calls? Oh, but basically unlimited calls, unlimited texts, and take the 4 gig off. You know what I mean? Which is allowing me to go on the internet. This one has the telephone number that I use on a regular basis. And it's got unlimited calls, unlimited texts. And it's also got 80 gig of internet. When you are out and about and you go into a local coffee shop, you probably want to turn off your mobile data and switch over to their local Wi-Fi. So I'm going to unplug my Apple Mac and plug in the other one underneath. Got another Apple Mac. So just recently found to light up. Does it light up? There we go. Light up. So the idea now is I found an old message on the old Apple Mac that is a spare, and I've actually uploaded it onto this channel at DBB 2016. So Dick's Bean Bar, this is what it stands for. Dick's Bean Bar, established in 2016. So there you go. D, Dick, B, Bean, B, Bar, 2016, where it opened on 2016. This Bean Bar opened, and now it is coming up to 7 years. 8 years. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I am going to look for the phone in question, and if I'm able to find it, I'm going to take the SIM card out of here and put it in the phone that I am looking for, and I'm going to fire it up and make that phone call, and I will play you the gospel message as I'm making that call. It will ring and it will share a gospel message from in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, and it'll go into a gospel message. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you, and that person who popped in, hi, and I'm now going to say bye. So I am leaving, not on a jet plane, and I am going now into shutdown mode in 3, 2, 1.